How to achieve a happy and fulfilling life. Welcome guys, my name is Vitor and I want to share with you some of the things that I've learned in my life journey so far. And I also want to say that I'm still looking for some answers, and yeah, we can always grow and learn together, isn't it? So when I was writing the script for this video, I thought of some of the things that are really important to me, advices that are general, that can be useful for everybody. But I also went to the internet to see what other people are talking about. And I ended up looking at this video about one guy, I forgot his name now, but he went to different countries and he talked to a lot of people with more experience than himself. And he got the most important questions answered from them. Funny thing is, one or two of the things that he learned from other people are also connected to the things that I wrote. One of them, in my words, is other people's life is not your life. In other words, people don't care about you. I've been listening to this for a lot of times. And that's true. You are who you are. We all have things that we want to change in life, uncertainties, things that we want to improve, and that's fine. But that doesn't mean that we need to change completely just to fulfill other people's desires. You know why? Because there'll always be someone who is able and ready to criticize you. You're not beautiful enough. You're not, intelligent enough. You're not fast enough. You're not anything enough. And that's it. But if people say silly things, I don't like your face, you are ugly, then what? You won't change because of him. But the thing is, a lot of people do. And if you're younger, I'm 41 at the moment that I make this video. If you're younger than me, trust me, love who you are. Look yourself at the mirror and start liking who you are if you don't like already. Because this is who you are. Perfect and imperfect at the same time. So bear this in mind, please. Don't become someone else just to please other people. This can be a disaster because you may end up fulfilling other people's dreams and not your own dreams. That's very important. Very, very important. The other thing that I've wrote was life is a construction. You become what you truly believe and desire. It looks cliche and it may not apply to everybody, but you know what? I'm talking about what we truly have in our hearts. Who do you want to become? Sometimes we say that we want to become a certain type of person, or I want to be a multimillionaire. But the thing is, do you truly believe that? Do you truly believe that you want to become a multimillionaire? Do you truly believe that you want to be the most successful person in the company you work for? Or you're just saying these kind of things? I remember that I was talking to one person at some point in my life, and I realized that this person has a low self-esteem because of some traumas from the past. That's my understanding. And I decided to do a training with her, a sort of role play game. Imagine that you could come back in time to your school and you were the prettiest lady in the classroom. People were looking at you and admiring you for your beauty. Funny thing is that she started laughing, but in an uncomfortable way. Why? Because in her mind, in her subconscious mind, it was at that moment hard to conceive that she was pretty, but not pretty necessarily in the eyes of other people, but pretty in her own eyes. And then we always come to the first advice. Don't care too much about what other people say. Because if you see yourself as a pretty person, and if beauty is a thing for you, is an important thing for you, you feel happy and comfortable with who you are, regardless what other people say. But again, life is a construction. If we start liking and believing that you are, a person with a lot of qualities and with a lot of talents, your life will be constructed upon these statements. And you know what? In a matter of months or years, you can achieve things that you could not imagine that you could achieve. It is a construction. When I look at my life, it's a very interesting thing. I never really cared too much about making a lot of money. One of my biggest concerns in life was being happy, being in peace, and having normal and happy and regular family. That was one of my biggest desires. Thank God it happened. And a funny thing about the money, I never really cared about money. At somewhere in my mind I did, but it was never one of my top priorities. And in fact, when it comes to money, one of my top priorities was simply having a normal job and being paid fairly. And that's what happened through my whole life so far. Now things are changing. Now one of my life desires is to make more money, is to be more comfortable financially speaking, and also to have more time to do the things that I want to do and the things that, I simply want to do without worrying too much about what the boss or what the manager is going to say, and am I doing all right or not all right, and am I going to keep this job? No, I don't want to have this life anymore. It's been a pain, it's been hard, because imagine that after 38 years of your life, you think in one way, and then, because of some factors, life changes completely. I can talk about this swap in my life. It was a big thing, and it happened by the end of 2022. So it is a brand new thing. But yeah, here I am with new life projects, new life adventures, and things are happening in a slow pace, slower than what I wanted, but still thankful to God because they're still happening. So after that, the next advice that I have is, it is not too late. I've seen people in the teenager age complaining that it is hard, that it is too late, that nothing's gonna happen anymore in their lives, and they have no meaning, no hope, and this kind of thing. I also see people talking in this way in their 60s or 40s, but the thing is, as long as you are alive, there is always a chance to change. That's how I see life, that's how I see things. Oh, I never felt loved. Okay, but what happened to you? Do you want to feel loved? Do you want to change something in your life? Or you simply started feeling comfortable in the situation that you are right now? It looks surprising to some people, but based on all the people that I've had the chance to listen to, believe me, many people don't want to change. Many people have problems, but they don't want to change. They don't want to improve in life. What most of them want is to be free from the acute situations, the crisis. Say that someone, for example, has problems with anxiety. But sometimes the level of anxiety increases big time. And then the big crises come and they get desperate. They want to be free from that situation. But when it comes to be free from the anxiety itself, to have a more fulfilling and happy and calm life, they don't want to. Some people, they're afraid. They're afraid of the process that they will have to be through. Some people don't know what to expect. Some people have no idea of a better life, and then they feel comfortable in feeling miserable. That's sad. That's really sad. But that's the reality of many of the people that I had the chance to listen to. I won't say that the most people in the entire earth are like this, but based on my own experience, that's how I see things. What about you? Do you want to stay in the situation that you are right now? Or do you want to have the chance? Do you want to change in life? That's your choice. That's your choice. It looks a bit weird, but you have more control upon things than what you think. So, after that, what else do I have to say for now? It is not about luck. It is about persistency and consistency. I used to see famous and successful people as lucky people. Oh, look at him. He was born in a wealthy family. Oh, look at this other guy. He was just lucky because one of his videos went viral. But is that really how it is? When you have the chance to listen to those people, you see that some aspects in their lives is very common in the most of them, if not in all of them. Consistency and persistency. They believed in what they wanted to achieve and they were consistent. If you need to study twice a week, study twice a week. Don't miss it. If you want to achieve something better, keep perceiving, make a plan. That's how I see people thinking and planning, the successful people. When it comes, for example, to the wealth people, it is believed that, if I'm not mistaken, about 57% of the wealthy people nowadays, they came from a poverty. They came from a poor situation when they are younger. Which means that there is a chance, even you came from a poor situation, there is a chance that you can improve in life. And funny enough, maybe it is easier, not maybe, I can say for sure, that in comparison to mid-class people, it might be easier to become successful professionally and financially when you came from poverty than when you came from a mid-class. Because in the mid-class, you are comfortable enough not to perceive bigger things. But you're also afraid enough not to become poor. If you are poor, if you're already there in a difficult situation, you have two choices. Or you remain where you are, or you decide that you want to break up with that situation and you want to improve in life. But it doesn't matter where you came from, and it doesn't matter what you want to achieve. I'm talking about that if you want to achieve something, and I hope that this thing is a positive thing, go for it. Make a plan. See what other people are doing in order to achieve that. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised with the results. So I hope this video had any meaning in your life, and I wish you all the best. And I hope to see you in the next video here. Leave in the comments things that you wanted to see here. Let me know, please, what you found of this video and how I can improve as well. That can help me quite a lot. And please leave your like and subscribe in this channel. And see you in the next video. Bye.